What up, guys? It's your favorite Armenian blogger. It's your probably only Armenian blogger in your life. And I am going to talk a little bit about how I'm living on the road and surviving from an SUV. So my plan is to be on the road for 1 year. It's 100 days in now. And I want to do 48 states. I really want to do 50 states. I know I can commit to 48 financially and mentally. I guess we'll see what happens with Hawaii and Alaska. But for now, I want to share with you some of my experiences on the road and how the hell I'm surviving. And I want to bring you inside the Nukeyhov. Actually, let me step outside before we step inside. And that way I can show you what's going on. By the way, so I'm in Wyoming right now, and there's nothing but green out here. And as you can see, and there's a lot of wind, so bear with me. You can see this is what my car looks from the outside, right? Normal SUV, and now I'm gonna take you inside. All right, so I'll take you through how I sleep, how I eat, how I store shit, and how I survive. I'm gonna start from the front, and I'm gonna work my way back to the end. And I'm gonna put links down in the description. That way, if you wanna buy anything that you see that you like, you can go ahead and buy it. And this video is for anybody who wants to travel, who wants to road trip, who wants to live on the road, and who wants to do it a minimalist way. I consider myself a minimalist. No jewelry. Not sure what that was, but I did it. All right, so we're gonna start in the front. Oh, so yeah, so for minimalism, solo traveling specifically. So if you're on the road, or if you want to go on the road and you want to travel by yourself, and you want to just kind of live off of a minimalist way, and if you want all the essentials that you need to survive out there without spending a lot of money and without having to deck everything out and having too much shit to take with you, this is the way to do it. So we're gonna start from the food. So as you can see here, all right, so the top is just a hamper, right? So you can pick up a hamper anywhere, and this is where I keep a lot of my dry foods. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to attempt to take this out. Actually, I'm gonna take this out, and then I'll show you what I keep inside there and what I found to be necessary on the road. Ignore the Pop-Tarts. I swear I don't usually buy Pop-Tarts. It was a special flavor at Walmart. All right, so there are the Pop-Tarts. Right. So here we have a frying pan. Definitely need a frying pan. I'll tell you why in a second. Well, I mean, I'm sure you know what a frying pan does, but I also have a few Tupperware cases here, just 2 of them. I have a little bowl for cereal and for other stuff that goes in a bowl. And then I have another pan in case I want to boil stuff. Sponge to wash dishes. I'll tell you about that a little bit more later. And that's really it for utensils. Oh, I use my can opener, obviously. Can opener for tuna, mostly. I eat a lot of tuna. Tuna's healthy for you, it's cheap, and it's easy. Here's some protein packs. Don't worry about that. I also just bought that for the first time. What else do I keep in my hamper? I keep my salt and pepper for my eggs. Paprika for tuna. Lemon juice, always gotta have lemon juice for a little flavoring. Whatever snacks I have. These are wet wipes. You need wet wipes. These are, I think these are just some random supermarket brands. So you can just pick yourself up any wet wipes you need them for after you're done eating and to clean stuff. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh, here's my plastic forks. Here's some back and body, in case your back ever flares up. And some sandwich bags, hot sauce, peanut butter, some more medicine down there. Is this my anti-itch ointment? It is super important. You're gonna get bit a lot if you're going on road trips and it's the summer, so you need all that stuff. But anyway, this isn't even like what I really want to show you. All right, so let's start with the 5-day cooler. So this is my Coleman 5-day cooler. Again, I'll share the link below. I'll show you what's inside here. Whoa. So this happens. Sorry. So what I recommend you doing, if you pick up the cooler, is getting yourself some racks. The racks I have, I think I'm gonna need to get some better ones. But essentially, the racks are to separate the ice, which is gonna go on the bottom, from the actual food, because the ice is gonna melt. Now the ice melts generally within 2 to 3 days if it's hot out. Sometimes you get 4 days out of it if it's a little cooler out. Really depends on the outside temperature. It keeps food 35 degrees cooler than the outside temperature, so I usually stock up. I get some sausage, eggs. I have my my guacamole. OJ, gotta get your OJ Simpson. Got some cherries this time around because they were a good price. Frozen, I don't recommend frozen unless it's something you're just gonna be able to cook quickly on the grill. Got some ravioli, and yeah, just the basics. So all this food will last me about 3 to 4 days, and if I see that the ice is melting, you gotta keep an eye on this stuff, then I'll go to a gas station or a Walmart or wherever the hell else is near me, and I will replace the ice. And this thing has a little empty valve in the back, or a release in the back. I'm not gonna be able to take it out right now, but it's a little hole in the back that essentially empties the water when it melts. So it's pretty convenient. That way you don't have to like take everything out of there every time you replace the ice. All right, let's see what else we got. That's just my laptop. Obviously I use that for all my blogging and vlogging and all that stuff, editing videos. Dryer sheets. By the way, this makes your car smell great when it's just hanging out in your basket. These are my hats. My hat, it has 3 corners. All right, forget that. This is all my bike tools. I'll show you my bike in a second here. The bike tool essentials. I'll show you this. If you do have a bike with you, you can fit a bike. You can fit a bike if you have a Nissan Rogue or a small SUV. These are the wrenches that you need for every single bike. Just the basic tightening tools. I got a little, this is a little shitty pump. It doesn't work great, but it works. And you know, a little bike repair kit, plug, tire plug. These are my glasses that I wear, my cycling glasses. These have replaceable lens. Yeah, I'll show you these. These are actually really cool. I'll see if I can find a link for these two and share it. Give me 1 second. So these come with 3 lenses and a black, yeah, 4 lenses actually. Black, yellow, clear, and a little wipe. And the glasses are the ones I usually wear all the time. If I, oh, they're on my head. They're on my hat. So these are the glasses, and you can swap out the lens. And I like the blue ones because these are still dark enough to creep on people. The thing's coming out now, of course. It does that sometimes, so you gotta make sure you tighten up before you put it on your face. But these are cool. Anyway, so that's not necessarily a road trip essential. That's just what I happen to use. That's my drone, and that is my drone controller. These are, what's in here? Oh, these are more bike stuff. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff back later because now I'm making a mess. Well, actually I gotta move this because here is my burner that I used to cook with. So let me show you this thing. Now, you can pick this up on Amazon or Walmart. I'm gonna show you the one I bought. This is made by Coleman. It was about 20 bucks. And the way it works is you put your pan on top. You put this little butane fuel can inside. You can get these for about 3 bucks at Walmart, and I get about like 40 to 50 uses out of this. And that's mostly for eggs and sausage that I make every morning. See here, this will slide into this hole here, and you're good to go. This will lock it in, and then you lock it in and press this button, and you got yourself some fire. Now, it's pretty difficult to cook anything major with this, and what I mean is like meats, like chicken, beef. I don't really cook any raw meats on here because A, it's going to take way too long, and B, it doesn't really fully cook inside. It kind of burns the outside, doesn't cook the inside. So you want to use this for like simple stuff, but that works for me. Plastic bags back here for trash. I got some of the essentials here on my door. So an extra pair or an extra shampoo. This is sunscreen, and that's probably another variation of sunscreen. All right, let's move it to the back. Welcome to my bed. Now, this is a full mattress. Yes, that's right. I keep an entire mattress in the back seat. How do I do that? So obviously the seats are folded, right? That's a given. Seats are permanently folded. And this mattress underneath, right? Here's my blanket, my comforter. And I have 2 pillows here. I have a sheet. I have this sheet that protects these sheets from dirt from the bike and when the bike's wet. And yeah, so what I do essentially, all this other stuff I have here, which I'll kind of go through, I stick all this stuff here in the front of my driver's seat every single night. I move the driver's seat up, adjust the seat every night, and I can stretch my legs fully. What I'll do is I'll crack my windows a little bit. I have tinted windows, so just enough for a little bit of air. And I'll move all this stuff to the front. I'll lock up my bike either to my rim or inside of the gym, which I'll tell you about in a second. And yeah, and that's all I do. And I go to bed, and it's as comfortable as hell. And sometimes when the night is on a night like this, when it's like 60 degrees out right now, it's gonna be a good night of sleep. It's gonna be super comfortable, more comfortable than my bed at home. That's right. Sorry, I thought I saw someone creeping, but really it was just nobody. Clothes. 3 contractor bags. Here's my first. This has all my tops. So that's a top, all right. I keep my socks here in the pouch behind my seat, and on the other side I have my bottoms and my boxers on the passenger side, and then I keep my dirty clothes right here in the middle. I have a chute right here in the middle, this contractor bag, then I put my dirty clothes. So pants on this side, shirts on this side, well, bottoms, tops, and then my boxers in the back pouch here, and my socks on the back pouch here, dirty clothes here in the middle for shoot. So I just have to make sure I remember to close the top here, or else it ain't gonna be the best smell, I'm just saying. Well, because I go to the gym, so a lot of the clothes is like wet and sweaty. This bag has a bunch of jackets and towels. This is my biking bag, so I can carry stuff with me when I go biking. This is my gym bag, very small. My gym sneakers in there, and then a couple like hygiene stuff in there. Gotta have the bike helmet, of course. Always have a case of water, and the water is usually in that bottom compartment on that cooler. I have a towel here. If I used it to let it dry, usually I'll set it outside for a little bit while I'm getting ready, and then kind of just like put it down on my driver's seat. And then for the back, I got a lot of essentials underneath here, and it's gonna be tough to access this because I got one hand here. So let me see if I can kind of nudge this into my leg, and then I can go ahead and do that, and then I can do this, and then all right, it's not gonna work, but actually it might work. Hold on, there we go. I think I can make it work. All right, so what's up? All right. Tools underneath here. I have a lot more stuff. I don't have to get into it, mostly cleaning supplies. But I have all the tools down here. I have tape, hammer, a level, you know, all the essentials. Rope, zip ties come in handy, a wrench, adjustable wrench, of course. I have more tools underneath too, but you know, you'll know what you need from the road. Definitely have some tools. I have a chair here. You never know where you can need a chair to reach stuff and to sit your ass down. And then over here, my bike lock. I have some sneaks. I have my pepper spray. That's right, I got pepper spray. Don't laugh at me. You never know what's gonna happen overnight. And I gotta sleep in there and all that stuff. I got some pepper spray. Oh, here's the back for the pants and bottoms and all that stuff. All that jazzaroo. And there are my boxers. Don't be looking at my boxers, bruh. And over top, I really don't have anything right now. I used to have a rooftop carrier, but those things are gas guzzlers. They kill your MPH or MPG. So I actually got rid of most of the stuff and donated it a few states back. And now I just have pretty much an ice scraper and a bike rack, which kind of busted a while back during the storm. So I don't recommend this one. It's a swag man. Here's the serial. Here's the skew. So avoid that one. It's cheap, doesn't work well. I mean, it works okay. The bike stands upright. You got the 2 tires in, you strap it in, but it doesn't withstand a lot of wind, as I learned the hard way. Always have napkins right by my side. Sunscreen. I mean, I'm mosquito repellent. Could never get enough of that stuff because I'm always bit. Always bit. And what else do I have that's important in here? I have my power inverter. Where's that, John? That's a Philly term for you un-Philly folks. Here we go. See, it's nudged away in here somewhere. And I'll put the link for this as well. This is 150 watts, enough to charge your devices. If you wanted to bring appliances with you, like a microwave or a coffee maker, you're probably gonna have to go like 1500 watts, because a lot of those appliances use a lot of power. So just always check the wattage of the appliance before you buy your inverter. And then that's enough to power what I need, which is my cell phone, obviously. My GoPro batteries. I always like to keep extras. I bought this one. I don't recommend these either, by the way. These are Artman off of Amazon. They have lots of issues. And then I charge my my drone batteries, which are in here somewhere. And it must have fallen through the slit here. I have to grab it later because here's the end of it, and ain't it there? All right, so, and then my puzzle book, of course. Puzzle book sits there in case I'm if I'm just like chilling on the side of the road and I want to do a puzzle. Let me see. I think that's about all I got. I don't need much, and this does it for me. And again, when I started this trip 100 days ago, I had a lot more shit, and all that shit is unnecessary, and I got rid of it. So I'm talking like more pots and pans, more clothing, more like I do have like scarves and hats and stuff that are tucked away underneath, like in the middle, like below that I have boots underneath my driver's seat, and I have like dress shoes underneath my driver's seat as well. So I do have some stuff in case I do want to go out, or in case I do want to boot around, right? You know what I'm saying? So to summarize, you don't need that much money to do what I'm doing. You don't need to go out and spend a lot of money on top of the line products, on an RV if you're just by yourself, or even with one other person. If you guys are small enough, you might be able to make this work with 2 people. I don't know, watch another video, hopefully someone else has done it and they'll tell you more about it. But for me, this is absolutely perfect, plenty of space. And these products I only spent $30 to $40 on a piece, and they're still lasting me 100 days in. And that's why I want to wait until I'm 100 days in to make sure this shit works, and it works fine. So please comment, please like, please share this video with your friends. And you can reach out to me on Instagram at Nukeyhov if you have any other questions, if you want to share experiences, if you want to collaborate, if you want to meet up if I'm approaching the area. And you can also visit my website at nukeyhov.com, where I'm writing a lot of my blogs, sharing my galleries, and doing a bunch of stuff on there as well. So that's all I got. I'm signing out. I gotta clean this shit up. I might actually eat something before I find my next Anytime Fitness location, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. You want me to juggle, don't you? You just want me to... Nope. See you guys later.